Hey, welcome back, guys. It's been a couple of days, but I finally have, a little something to show you. So let's hop onto a level. I added currency because, it's an RPG. We need currency, right? To buy our upgrades and potions or whatever it is I'm going to add. I still don't know yet. But as you can tell on the bottom, it says gold. Let me full screen this. Hopefully nothing goes wrong with the screen capture. But at the bottom, it says gold. And we have these things, these jars. And we can break them. It's destructibles. Because, destructibles are awesome and fun to break. Uh, you can break it with a fireball, and the coins come out. And if you get close enough, they fly towards you. This is all still like placeholdery when it comes to like sounds and stuff. So this is just to make sure that stuff works. Right. So this is a bit too big for me, right? This is nicer for me to test stuff. Other than that, we have this door, which doesn't work yet. Oh my god, I'm level 1. I'm getting my butt kicked. Oh my god. Everything's going wrong. But yeah. So you have this. It's still non-functional, but what's supposed to happen is you get close to it, and then it's like mana, it goes right, and then you swap levels. Now, when it comes to levels, I started messing with randomization. Right, I did think for a moment to try and make like procedural generation, but that's a bit of a headache. And I want to try and make things simple so I can make the game quicker, right? So that everything can be made better, I suppose, right? If I spend too much time working on generation, then it takes away from level building and so on and so on and so on, right? Anyways, but I did work out how to do some of this stuff with randomization, right? And I'll show you how in a second. So, for example, there is no door. Again, this is placeholder. That's because it didn't randomize for the door to be here. So now we need to go looking for where the door is. Is it this one? No, this one's closed as well. So it's on the other side. And we have destructibles along the way. And there's the door. Alright. So we got here. We get all the coins. And then we go and switch levels, right? So now I'm going to press the same level. This one. Well, I was going to say, now it's going to be a little different. But the door is still here, like the passageway. Let's try again. And again. Oh my god. Again? There we go. So, the passageway is randomized as well. So we have one there. There's one there. And one here. And even the enemies, they're randomized as well. So let's try again. Okay, so it's now open in the middle. Now the middle's closed. And now that one's open. Right? Is there an enemy? Yes. Now it's a blue one there. Let's randomize again. It's still closed. Is there an enemy here? No. Now there's no enemy here, and there's the door, right? So I have all of this stuff being randomized, right? Here's a different example. This is a different level, right? So here it randomizes whether we go up or whether we go down. So we got the up part. So we go up. There is no enemies. I'll talk about that in a second. So this part's closed. So now we need to go this way, right? So all of this was randomized. There's different sections. And then there's the exit. So let's try this again. Let's try this again. So we got up again. And we got the same Wait, okay. We have more enemies this time. But there you go. Let's try again. Now we get down. Alright, we have this arena thing. This is, again, just me experimenting with stuff, right? So, then we got it there. Let's try again. Okay, the down part is always going to be the same. The only thing that's going to change is the enemies. So let's try again. We got up. Is this open? No, this is closed. And this one's open. Let's try it again. Again. Okay, there we go. Oh my god, it's always closed on that side. Again. Oh, there we go. Now it changed. See? Now this side's closed, and this side's open, and we have enemies here in the middle. Right? So this is what I've been working on. Trying to keep things randomized so that, you know, it has more replayability. I want to make it as roguelike as possible, right? I want to, like, for instance, this is the level 1. This is my, like, playground for testing stuff. None of this is randomized, right? This is me placing stuff, right? Now, if you go here onto level 2, now here you can see the randomization, all the spawners. So these ones spawn breakable stuff, right? The orange ones. The reds spawn enemies, and the blues spawn the walls, right? And then we have the purples, or pink, or no, that's purple, right? And those spawn the doors, right? So at the beginning of the scene, it's gonna pick a bunch of reds, and then it's gonna spawn random enemies, right? You know, we only have the jellies, right? The green, the blue, and the pink, right? So it's gonna pick one of them, and it's gonna assign them to a red thing, and it's gonna spawn between 6 to 8 enemies. That's something else that I need to tweak. This thing, the blues, it's gonna pick one of them. Wait, no. It's going to pick 2 of them. That's it. Out of the 3, it's going to pick 2, and it's going to create a wall, like one of these pillars, right? And then it's going to leave one of them open. So we pick one of these to be open, right? I could put a wall here on the sides, but the randomization on this part is the door, right? So then this thing does the exact same thing, right? It's gonna pick one of the 3. It's gonna give one of them the open door, and the other 2 it's gonna close the door, right? And everything else is randomized. So he puts a bunch of destructibles. I think it's like between 6 and 12. He picks between 6 and 12 of these, and he puts a thing there. And then this one, right? So this was the other one I kept spamming. See, so these ones already have the doors. So the randomization here is the path, right? We can get the down path. So here we randomize, we pick one of the 2 and we create a wall. So we either get the down part or the up part. And if it's the down part, it's pretty simple, right? We get enemies and then we go straight to the door. If it's the up part, then we go to this section, which has some enemies, and then we have these things. And again, it's going to select one of them, and then it's going to build a wall. And the other side, you get to go through. So, like, if we add a wall here, we go here, and then to the side, and then we get to the door, right? So right now, this is all basic. This is very basic. It's kind of boring. I've been testing it, and I'm thinking how to make this more fun. And I just need better enemies, right? Because right now, the enemies are very basic. And I need, like, turrets. I need stuff that shoots. I need to make it so that you dodge more. I'm thinking about making some turret-style enemies where you just put a turret in the middle and it, like, shoots in 4 directions. That kind of stuff. I also want to make flying enemies that go through walls. Yeah. But right now I'm just thinking, how can I make the levels so that you could possibly get the same level over and over again and it would still be fun because it's always a bit different, right? I'm trying to think, how can I do the most randomization possible without actually generating the level, right? And eventually I'll probably do that. But right now, since I don't actually know how to do that, and this is way simpler, I can work with this for now, right? So I can make like the first section of the game like this, and then eventually I could like try to change towards like procedural generation, or I could just wait until I make like an expansion or a completely different game, just messing with that concept, right? That's my idea. Is when I want to actually learn how to properly do procedural, I'll just make a whole new game around that thing, right? So I can actually learn properly. But for now, this kind of works. I just need to make more stuff onto the game, right? To make the game more fun. But so far, this is what we get, right? And this is kind of cool. So, anyways, this was the devlog, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Till then, have a wonderful day or whatever, and peace out, guys. All right, catch you on the next video.